Hello and welcome to Assetto Corsa for a change, and also sim racing system. This is an online race. Sim racing system is basically, well, iRacing for other sims than iRacing, if that makes sense. Really cool idea. I have planned to race here for years, actually months, since they began with this. I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago. Tell you more about this later. Nürburgring GT2 series. I'm in the Ferrari 458 GT2. And I have a drive-through penalty because I didn't know I had to hit the brakes. Anyway, starting from P5. And first contact. Guy off. Guy off. Really cool setting here in the evening with the low sun, but unfortunately I can't really see that much. It's really a shame that I messed up the start. Yeah, do 1 or 2 more laps, and then I go into the pits, so you can at least see the cars. Yeah, this is my very first race in sim racing system, my first online race in Assetto Corsa, and you will see a crash coming up, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not. We give each other a lot of room. Oh, wrong gear. Embarrassing. Okay, 1 lap remaining. I don't know if that's another lap or if I have to come in now. So I'll come in now. Maybe we'll still have some racing after this. The problem is I have not mapped my pit speed limiter, and I don't know the pit speed limit actually. No idea. No idea how to turn off. Ah, it's actually a drive-through. Okay, I don't have to go into the pits. Let's make it 60. Maybe the pit speed limit is 60. We'll see. Okay, yeah, the other guys are gone. Oh, there's one. There comes another one. Little flag. Okay, I wanted to tell you a lot about this glorious car, really. There's a reason why I'm racing this one. Let's start at the beginning. This GT2 series, there are a couple of cars available. This one here, the Ferrari 458 GT2. Then the car ahead, a Porsche, what's it called? GT3 RSR? Is it 911 RSR? That's what it's called. Oh, and it goes off. No, I wanted to race with you. Basically the current 2017 GTE car. GTE is basically the successor to GT2. No, don't go off. That was mighty close. Then there's a Corvette C7R, but I didn't see one in this race. And also the BMW M3 GT2, which is also a very old car. So cars aren't really balanced. I'm pretty sure the Porsche is the quickest. Nevertheless, awesome cars, and this one here especially so. I think it first raced in, I actually don't even know, 2011? Earlier maybe? And this year was its final race. At the European Le Mans Series race at Monza. JMW team, of which I am running the correct livery, or actually last year's livery. They were the last team in the LMS to run the 458 instead of the 488. And guess what? They won the race in Italy in a Ferrari. What a cool story. Yeah, and the reason why this car is so special compared to its successor, the 488, is the engine. It's a naturally aspirated V8 compared to the turbocharged one in the 488, and the sound is just, it's incredible. If you've ever heard this car in real life, I mean, Assetto Corsa is not really known for particularly good engine sounds, or sounds in general. But even though here in the car, I think it sounds great. Outdoors sounds are quite terrible. But yeah, I was lucky enough to see these cars last year at the Red Bull Ring. Also this one here, this very special car, or at least this livery. And it also won the race, GT class. Yeah, cool thing. Nevertheless, I'm in racing no man's land now, 8 seconds ahead. It's the next guy, and we're in lap, what is it? Where? I don't know where all the things are. All completely new. I've never really raced Assetto Corsa. I've done 3 or 4 AI races, that's it. And that was 2 years ago, so. Okay, let's see. I'm in lap 5. I guess the race will go over 10 laps. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying this. Driving is cool, the car feels cool. I mean, that time of day setting is just amazing. And yeah, Only thing that's missing are people to race, and I'm in P13 now. And there's 2 guys ahead. The real car is a real screamer. It's incredibly loud and screams. It's just awesome. This version here you can rev it pretty high, but I found out there's not much power left up there, so I'm actually shifting quite early. I'll rev higher this time. See? It's more like it. But it's slower. Hey guys, I'm here. Damn it, had to lift. Was a bit scared. He just didn't want to go, I guess. Okay, let's catch that Porsche. Hey. Seems that relative display is even more buggy than iRacing's version. The gaps are fluctuating wildly, like 10 seconds or so. And I guess the gap is around 8 seconds or so. So 3 laps left. love to do another one right after this, but unfortunately I think the next race is only 4 hours, 6 hours, I don't know. Not today, but tomorrow maybe. Also have to get rid of this bar on the bottom there. Well, so many things to learn still. Yellow flag. Oh, there's a guy off. Oh, Ferrari, no! You're with the good guys. And I'm up to P10, good. That's actually a rating system involved here, which is pretty cool. I mean, in fact, it's cool that there is one. I can't really tell you about anything about it because I haven't done the necessary research yet. I do know there is a rating based on results, but I also think there is a rating comparable to safety rating. Although I don't know how it works, if there is any incident system involved, or I don't know. I don't think there's live marshalling. I'm pretty sure there isn't. It's so hard to see the braking mark in these light settings. I practiced in midday, noon setting, and the track looks completely different. I can tell you that much. There was 5 minutes of free practice before the race, and then 10 minutes of qualifying. Qualifying was okay, I did 2 laps. I think you can do 4 or so. Qualifying 6, I think, yeah. Not that far off the leaders, 1.5 seconds, which is not that bad considering I'm completely new to this sim. Could get close in terms of fuel. I don't think I can do another lap after this one. should be able to. I mean, that's what my calculations said, but maybe in this weather, no, the fuel consumption is spot on. It's completely the same, like as in the practice session. So time is running out. 13 seconds remaining. You can see remaining fuel and fuel consumption, top right corner somewhere. Leader is on the final lap. Okay, so there is another lap. I think I'll have just enough. Oh yeah, the gearbox. Oh, actually, let's talk about the aids. So this uses an app which is tied into Assetto Corsa, and as far as I understood, pretty much sets specific values and settings. Okay, I have a fuel. Which aids are allowed, which settings are allowed. In this case, and I think with most of the other series I saw, ABS and traction control are set to factory, which I guess is whatever the car has in real life. In this case, I think the Ferrari, it surely doesn't have ABS, that much I can tell. Might have a little bit of traction control. The Porsche for sure has both. Oh, actually no, GT cars don't have ABS. No. Yeah, and the only other thing that is allowed in terms of aids, real driver aids, specific to sim racing, is auto clutch. So for people who don't have a clutch pedal, although you don't need the clutch anyway in this car. So in these cars, you might need it for the start though. Don't know how Assetto Corsa starts work, as you could see. Yeah, but the gearbox in this is not entirely correctly modeled. I'm pretty sure this car had at least this version had a stick sequential gearbox, and I don't think it had. It surely had throttle cut on upshift or ignition cut, but not auto blip on downshifts. But here in the sim I don't have to blip. Actually, if I do, it upsets the car, so it's a bit weird. But these are minor things. There we go. I finished in P10. Oh, I didn't even look at the chat. Yeah, it was good fun. I'm looking forward to more of that. I'm definitely looking forward to more of that. There are a couple of other interesting series. Unfortunately, I think this one is the only one that really gets a lot of participation. Oh, no, there might be a Formula 1 series. Maybe even two. But there's a Group C series at the moment, and MX-5, Mazda MX-5, and more stuff. And I think at the weekend they have different series, like even other sims. And when I last checked, they had Automobilista and rAffected 2 as well, but those series weren't too well populated. But I think they changed the system recently, so I have to do my research. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll leave you here. Maybe I'll find a little bit of footage of the Red Bull Ring race last year. That would be a cool ending for the video. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.